Southbound Long Beach now making another westbound turn here, finding another gas station. Might be the same one. He must be low on gas. Driver stepping out of the vehicle. And he's going to drop it right here. Bending. Oh, he's going to get gas.
Stop scrolling. This guy is in the middle of a high-speed police chase, and he literally pulls over to pump premium gas. You won't believe how this ends.
It's pretty funny. If I was him, I'd at least pull out my phone and watch myself to see what people are saying.
This driver nervously getting gas after feeling some degree of relief here, although you can tell he's still very animated. He's got his shirt covering his face, clearly aware of the helicopters, but pretty unaware of the fact that he's pretty much on his own down there. There's really nobody pursuing him anymore. All of the law enforcement has pulled off. LAPD has abandoned this pursuit. California.
Wait, did you catch that? The suspect literally pulls over during a live, high-speed police chase to pump gas into his stolen car. Just think about the sheer audacity it takes to step out, swipe a credit card, and casually fill up while the LAPD chopper is circling right above you. Look at the guy's body language. He's not even rushing. He pulls his shirt up over his face, realizes nobody is coming to tackle him, and just strolls away from the pump. You know why he's so relaxed? Because the ground units completely abandoned the pursuit. Under these new pursuit policies, once a chase hits a certain speed, ground cruisers are ordered to back off. They literally just let him drive away to play it safe. It's a surreal glitch in the system where the bad guy realizes he won the game by default. We are watching real-life Grand Theft Auto play out, but the cops have their controllers disconnected. Have you ever seen a suspect more confident that he's untouchable?
This weekend, for instance, we're hosting the WNBA All-Star. We released over 500 free tickets for young people. We are investing in our parks to give young people more activated spaces. You may remember I partnered with...
Look at the sheer scale of the crowd in the background. That is not a block party. That is a full-blown takeover. Hundreds of teenagers completely shutting down an intersection. And what are the police doing? They are essentially just acting as crossing guards while total anarchy unfolds. Check out the girl standing on top of the moving SUV in a bikini. She has zero fear of any legal consequences because right now, there aren't any. When city leadership decides to classify mass property damage and street takeovers as reckless behavior instead of criminal rioting, this is the exact result you get. The streets belong to whoever is bold enough to take them by force. The police cruisers are flashing their lights, but they are completely outnumbered and politically paralyzed. It's wild to realize that everyday citizens are trapped in that traffic jam, just hoping their car doesn't get targeted next. When an entire metropolitan area surrenders its intersections to mob rule, you have to ask yourself, who is actually running the city at this point?
If layoffs become a reality, Johnson's team suggested it would have to include police in order to achieve significant savings.
We're in the middle of the most violent part of the year, historically speaking. There's a lot of unknowns within the police department and the city at the moment, and taking sworn police officers off the street couldn't be a dumber idea.
Look closely at those officers walking behind the yellow tape. That is the grim reality of the streets right now, and yet the city is facing a $98 million budget shortfall. And what is the proposed solution being discussed? Laying off even more police officers. It is completely mind-boggling. You are watching a city in the middle of a historic crime wave actively debate taking sworn, badge-wearing cops off the pavement to balance a spreadsheet. The police union representative looks absolutely exhausted, and honestly, can you blame him? They are already operating with a skeleton crew. When you remove law enforcement visibility, the gap gets filled immediately by the kind of chaos we just saw with those street takeovers. It's a dangerous downward spiral. Crime goes up, businesses leave, tax revenue plummets, and then they have to cut the police budget even more. It's financial and social self-sabotage playing out in real time. If you live in a major metro right now, you have to be planning an exit strategy.
Some really big victories very quick.
Former Alderman Dick Simpson watches the Chicago political landscape closely.
This isn't just like whites unhappy with him. This is across all racial groups. And that makes it much more difficult. The 50% of the people on the South Side don't think he should run for re-election.
When we sat down with Johnson...
Did you see the face on that former alderman? He points out that this isn't just one demographic turning on the leadership. It is a complete collapse across every single racial and economic group in the city. When 58% of the population says they are completely unexcited by the idea of you even running a campaign, your political career is on life support. You are watching a historic coalition totally unravel because the day-to-day survival of the citizens has become too difficult. You can promise all the economic equity in the world, but if people are afraid to walk to the grocery store, or if they get trapped in a street takeover on their commute home, nothing else matters. That 13% approval rating isn't just a bad poll. It is a massive, flashing warning sign for urban politics across the entire country. People are finally hitting their breaking point with ideology, and they just want basic safety and competency restored to their neighborhoods. Drop a comment below. Would you ever live in one of these cities right now? Hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.